Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, depending on what time you're watching this, what part of the world you're in. This is Chris again, the Watchdogs coming with another video. Today's video is a triple unboxing. It's a kind of special. One of them is that Casio Databank calculator watch. My first kind of impressions on this watch. And technically, you know my unboxings. I'll do a little bit different, guys, because a lot of times you guys seen the same boxes from the same companies over and over. That gets a little bit of repetition. So I like to show the watches right away, guys, and then if you guys aren't interested in the box, I'll show you guys the box later. And then there are also two Boldrs that I got courtesy via of Random Rob's Discord group again, of course. One I've seen before. I've seen the Boldr Odyssey. I've owned it. Now this is the bronze version, so this is the first time I've looked at the bronze version, guys. The bronze version looks pretty cool upon first inspection. And the third watch is the Boldr Venture. This is their new GMT lineup. Now, again, this is my first impression, and I couldn't do it without you guys, couldn't do it without people like Random Rob. I appreciate you guys. And again, if you guys want to send any watches into the channel, my email is on my About Me page. So if you guys feel free, quick wristwatch check, I'm indeed wearing that Belovo Lunar Palette that was sent in by Indolacio. Look for a review of this guy probably tomorrow, guys. This has been a really killer watch. I think I can definitely see item one to my collection, my personal collection. Really surprised by this one. Fits really well, especially on my 7.5 inch wrist. And as you know, I like to do a little bit. I have a little bit of an eclectic taste. I have everything from Casio all the way up to Blancpain, Rolex, Breitling, everything in between, guys. Like I'd like to show you guys a wide variety of watches, not just one type or one brand, or just talk about Rolex or just talk about cheap watches. I like to keep it real, and anything horology related I enjoy talking about, guys. So hopefully you guys enjoy that, and if you haven't, please like and subscribe, as I do come up with videos like this on the regular, guys. But again, we'll go on to the watches though. Now here are all three watches in question, guys. Now the Casio comes in the usual balloon white Casio packaging. You guys have seen that a million times, so there's no need to show you guys that. This is probably pretty cool upon first inspection, really lightweight. I'll show you what it looks like on my 7.5 inch wrist. It actually wears really well, guys. So this may be a work watch, a quote-unquote beater watch. About the only thing I don't like about this is I usually like the look of a negative display on a watch like this. But sometimes this can kind of be anti-reflective, and it can be kind of hard to read the dial. So in some certain lights, it's kind of hard to read the dial. So far, not an overly thick watch, really thin, guys. You can see the Casio logo here on the back. Nothing too crazy here. Battery powered, of course. Now, you guys that are kids of the 80s like myself, you guys will that grew up in the 80s as a kid will know this watch. This watch has been featured, I believe, in Back to the Future, many other countless 80s movies, guys. This was popular back in the day. And it's getting to be somewhat trendy again, I think, thanks to the hipster crowd, the millennials, I guess you could say. Otherwise, cool watch. I think I paid about 20 bucks on Amazon. This was paid with by my own money, guys, so no likes or anything like that. Amazon US, I believe, has them for about 20 bucks. They do have a lot of different colors and iterations that can go onwards of $60, $50. But still, in my opinion, worth it for a cool, kind of fun, quirky little watch that you can wear casually. Not have to worry too much about. I will show you what it looks like on my 7.5 inch wrist, guys. I'll set the Belovo down here. And again, as you can see on the desk, I like to cover a wide variety of watches, again, as I mentioned. Here's what it looks like on my 7.5 inch wrist, guys. Overall, fits fairly well, better than the F91 does. I've become really fond of cheap Casios lately for some reason. They're fun to collect. And you can kind of scratch that itch for a little bit on the cheap if you like that unboxing, that kind of how you get when you unbox the watch and you watch a new toy, kind of like, how grown kids with their toys, guys. But on to the next watch, the Boldr Odyssey. This is the bronze. This is a pretty cool bronze. I'm not usually a big bronze fan, to be honest, guys, but it was still cool to check out. I'd like to see a couple more bronze watches on the channel, guys. I'm not sure how well this is patina. You can see the helium escape valve there in the actual watch. Pretty thick watch overall. Now this is definitely a chunky monkey and a beast of a watch. And you've seen me review my old Odyssey. I had the original, the Polar Odyssey. Pretty cool watches from Boldr. Boldr does great things, guys. Again, this is not sponsored. This was sent in by Random Rob's Patreon or Discord group. Excuse me, guys. Overall, first impressions, definitely dig this watch. And then on to the Boldr Venture. This is their GMT watch. Now, I have to do more research on this, but I believe they just came out with this one. Overall, pretty cool look. As you guys know, I've owned the Boldr Venture. I had the quartz version. This, I believe, is an automatic, I think. And I just have to do a little bit more research. You can see the GMT hand there. And I love the Venture. Wears really light, like it's barely on the wrist. And they come out with all kind of different options and iterations, guys. I'll show you what the Venture looks like on my 7.5 inch wrist, and then I will show you what the Odyssey looks like as well. Just put the Venture on, guys, so you can see what it looks like on my 7.5 inch wrist for size reference, guys. Overall, not too bad. Not really first impressions with this type of watch, just this or this actual lineup of watch, just this actual type, the GMT. It's my first checking out the GMT. I've checked out the Chrono and all the other different areas so far, and definitely love the Boldr lineup for the quality you get for the price, guys. That's what it looks like on my 7.5 inch wrist. So that 38mm size definitely fit a lot of wrists, guys. Definitely really versatile. Now I will show you guys what the big Boldr Odyssey looks like on my wrist. Definitely a chunky monkey for sure, guys. And I believe this may be a little bit bigger than my older Odyssey that I had. If I remember correctly, it's been a couple of years since I had it. If you look back at my older videos, this one is definitely a substantial piece. Those of you with a bigger wrist, maybe even bigger than mine, would definitely be able to pull this off. I don't know if I want to wear this daily, just being honest, but overall, definitely has a wrist presence on the wrist, and you definitely feel it's on the wrist. So if you like bigger watches like this, well-built watches, like I said, Boldr builds great watches, guys. Let me know down in the comments, have you thought about getting any of these 3 watches, or even the below it, even though it's not part of the unboxing? Have you thought about getting the Boldr, the Venture, the Casio Databank, or the Odyssey? Let me know down in the comments. And if you haven't already, please, again, like, subscribe, share this content, Facebook, whatever else, Instagram, as it does help the channel grow organically, guys. Trying to get to 50,000 subscribers. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.